U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken made an urgent visit to London yesterday following China's massive military parade. Meeting with UK Foreign Secretary David Cameron, they discussed joint measures against China's military expansion. In a joint statement, both nations labeled China's actions as threatening regional security and agreed to strengthen export controls on advanced technologies to China. This marks a significant step in Western nations forming a coordinated response to China's growing influence. The Federal Reserve announced today that it will maintain the benchmark interest rate at 5.5%, following its latest FOMC meeting. Chairman Jerome Powell emphasized that inflation remains above the 2% target, stating the Fed is prepared to keep rates high until price stability is achieved. This decision has heightened market uncertainty, with analysts predicting prolonged high-interest conditions that could impact economic growth and stock markets globally. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission has filed a major antitrust lawsuit against Amazon, accusing the e-commerce giant of abusing its market dominance to unfairly exclude competitors. The FTC alleges Amazon's algorithms prioritize its own products, creating an anti-competitive environment. This legal battle, expected to last years, could reshape the landscape of online retail and set precedents for how tech giants operate in the U.S. and beyond. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has released findings on a new COVID-19 variant, indicating it may not cause severe acute illness, but could have long-term neurological effects. Health officials urge continued vigilance as the importance of updated vaccinations is emphasized. The CDC's report has raised public concern, with experts calling for more research into the variant's potential impact on brain health and cognitive functions over time. The U.S. labor market showed surprising strength in August, adding 222,000 non-farm jobs, exceeding economists' predictions. While this signals robust economic health, it also complicates the Federal Reserve's inflation control efforts, potentially delaying anticipated rate cuts. Analysts note the job growth was broad-based across sectors, with healthcare, leisure, and hospitality leading the gains, reflecting sustained consumer demand in the post-pandemic economy. Popular social media platform Storyworld has confirmed a cybersecurity breach, exposing personal data of over 50 million users. Hackers reportedly accessed names, email addresses, and encrypted passwords. The company has initiated password resets and is working with law enforcement. This incident renews concerns about digital privacy and the vulnerability of user data on major platforms, prompting calls for stricter cybersecurity regulations worldwide. In a landmark decision, the U.S. Supreme Court has ruled to restrict states' authority to implement aggressive climate change policies, siding with industry groups. The 6-3 decision states that such regulations should primarily fall under federal jurisdiction. Environmental activists warn this could slow progress on emissions reductions, while business leaders applaud the ruling for creating more uniform standards across states. The decision may influence global climate policy discussions. Major League Baseball faces a credibility crisis as several star players are under investigation for alleged involvement in illegal sports gambling. Sources say the league is cooperating with authorities and may impose lifetime bans if allegations are proven. This scandal has shocked fans and raised questions about the prevalence of gambling in professional sports, with calls for stricter monitoring and player education programs to protect the integrity of the game. A consortium of leading tech companies has announced a major advancement in quantum computing, achieving quantum supremacy for a specific calculation. This breakthrough could revolutionize fields like cryptography, materials science, and AI. While practical applications may be years away, experts say this marks a pivotal moment in computing history. Governments worldwide are increasing investments in quantum research, recognizing its potential to reshape national security and economic competitiveness. The UN Food and Agriculture Organization reports global food prices have fallen for the fifth straight month, offering relief to consumers worldwide. Lower prices for grains, vegetable oils, and dairy products are attributed to improved harvests and stabilized supply chains. While this eases some inflation pressures, experts warn that climate change and geopolitical tensions could quickly reverse the trend. emphasizing the need for sustainable agricultural policies to ensure long term food security.